Hi guys, it's Dr. George here for Tucked In Tuesdays. And I just gotta say, oh my goodness, I am tired. So I'm a little late because I thought it'd be a good idea to read outside and have my hens and my rooster in the background. But because I was in a giraffe onesie sitting in the middle of the yard, my rooster thought I was a threat. So he kept making noises, alerting the hen. So he rounded them all up and they went back in the coop. So lesson learned. He thought it was a wild animal. So my book for tonight is Rules for School by Alec, Greven, permission granted by Harper Collins. So this is our book for tonight. And you know what? This is perfect timing because right now, I know our school, we've been in school 2-3 weeks. And now, hello, thank you for the card. Joel says, hello. You're welcome, Virtuous. Glad you got it. So I thought we probably need to review rules for school for the whole world to see. So if you can comment what state you're from, that would be great. Rules for School by Alec Greven. So here we go. And illustrations by Kei Acedera. Hello, Dr. George. Greetings from Tampa at a travel industry conference. Had my photo with the Vince Lombardi trophy and met and had photo with Jerry Rice. Look at you. Lucky you. New Jersey in the house. Glad to see you. So put those in. And hi from the Manhattanians. Has been a while since we've been on your live. Hope all is well. It is Miss Fame, but it's glad to see you. And greetings from Deltona. Where is Deltona? So also, before I start reading, we want to give our, just have a brief moment of silence. Hi, Miss Derry. For our Louisiana neighbors here in Texas, I had a lot of family members that were impacted by the storm, but they're still here. So just keep that state in your thoughts. They suffered a lot of damage. So, Deltona, Florida. Mike knows that. So we'll get started. Here we go. Introduction. I have gone to school for a few years now, so I have a lot of experience in this area. I'm going to share my tips to help you get ready, take charge, and rule the school. Kids have a lot of questions about school. What if you get lost? Will your teacher be nice? Who will you eat lunch with and play with at recess? I love everything about school. The subjects, the activities, the teachers, the library, everything. But there are some things that are tough, like doing your homework and knowing where to sit in the cafeteria. You might love school or hate it, but you have to go. So just make the best of it. Here are your rules for school success. So let's see if this helps. Rule number 1, you have to let go of summer. I think that's more for us, the adults. You have to let go of summer. It is hard to believe that summer is over, but it is. It's time to get down to business. This means getting ready in your mind. This is difficult, but very important. First, you have to let go of summer. This means letting camp out, staying up late, swimming, and playing outside wash out of your mind. It's a good idea to switch to school time 3 days before the first day of school. It is like a time change when you travel. This helps kids avoid shock and trauma on the first day of school. And that's something as adults that we need to do as well. That may be some of our problems. Rule number 2, gear up and get that backpack ready. Before you start school, you need to get all of your new school things like supplies, clothes, backpack, and lunchbox. This is the easy part. It's got to go shopping, get all that good stuff. Rule number 3, you're going to be nervous. Get over it. The first day of school is scary and exciting. Ask if you can meet your teacher and see your classroom before the first day. Like in Beaumont ISD, we have Meet the Teacher. Most teachers are nice, so don't worry too much. Explore the school a little bit so you know how to get around. Fact, 21% of kids are excited to go to school. 70% of kids are scared. And 9% of kids just really don't care. Could you imagine 70% of your kids are scared? I'm a parent. We've been covering rules every day. Yes, you may have to replay this one for them. Rule number 4, Get mom on your side. On the first day of school, your mom usually makes you wear something fancy. Don't let the pressure get to you. Try to convince her to let you wear something else so you don't stick out from the crowd. But we wear uniforms in Beaumont. Another day that your mom might make you dress up is on school picture day. Don't fight her on this one. She thinks it will make you look good in your photo, but it doesn't help. The photographer usually makes you sit in a weird pose with your head tilted and just asks you to say something like cheeseburger. Then he takes the picture while you're talking so your mouth looks funny. You are very lucky if your school pictures come out decent, but even if they aren't good, your parents will still buy them. This will be embarrassing down the road. Trust me. And so look at his school picture. Oh my, I once took a picture. A bee had stung me and I had a swollen eye, and my mom kept that picture forever. It was a cute picture. Just had one big eye. Rule number 5, stay on track. It's hard to get going in the morning, but try to get a routine down. If you're always forgetting to brush your teeth, make your bed and pack your lunchbox. Your parents will get bossy, crazy, and agitated. You have to stay away from distractions like video games or you are doomed. Look at him brushing his teeth and playing a video game. That's not good. Hello, teacher Isaac Contreras is watching tonight. Hello, Isaac. Hi, Miss Fehrenbacher. Rule number 6, think before you sit. It's exciting to walk into school on the first day. Sometimes you have your name on your desk and sometimes you get to pick where you sit. If you get to pick, choosing your seat is important. It's strategy time. If you sit in the front, you have to be extra good because your teacher can see you. This is too risky. If you sit in the back, you can goof off, but that can backfire. The middle is the safe zone, like a neutral country. How many of you get to pick your seat on the first day? Quiet kids are safer to sit next to. If you sit next to your friends during class, then you will probably get in trouble for talking and acting up. It's too much temptation. The cafeteria is a free zone, so wait until lunch to go crazy and talk as much as you want. Hopefully you guys get to talk at lunch. Hello, I know, Miss Fehrenbacher. Oh, no. Rule number 7, be brave, ask questions. At first, the school might seem big and you don't know where everything is, like the bathroom and how to get a hall pass if you need to go. You could just wander around, but that would take all day and you don't want to end up in the teacher's lounge by mistake. So don't be shy. Ask questions. It might take time to learn where everything is, but soon you will rule the school and be the expert. You'll be cruising the halls with confidence. Then it is your turn to help the new kids. Rule number 8, avoid the supernova. Most kids are going to get in trouble at some point during class. There are 3 levels of punishment you need to know about. First one, warning. For little things like talking when you're not supposed to, you might have your name written on a board. This is only a warning. Code yellow. Trouble. It's the next one. For bigger things like not doing your homework, you could lose recess. That's a code orange. Supernova. For really bad things like fighting at school, you might have to see the principal. That's me. Beware. This is the supernova. Code red. Don't worry about getting in trouble once in a while. As long as you avoid the supernova, you will be fine. Hello, Ms. Williams. Hello, hello. There are 3 main things that always bug teachers and get you into trouble. So get your pencils, boys and girls. I'm going to give you the 3 things that bug teachers. The zone out is when you are looking at your teacher, but your mind is in Hawaii. If the teacher calls on you, you are busted. This is embarrassing because the teacher will give you away to the entire class. And you have no idea what is going on. Tip, if you attempt the zone out, come back to earth a few times in case your teacher calls on you so maybe you can pull it off. I just say don't travel at all. Don't zone out at all. Thanks for tagging someone. Thanks. Interruptions and annoyances. Teachers don't like that. There are things like tapping your pencil, humming, or playing with your scissors. This is what teachers call disrupting the learning environment, and it really gets under their skin. Off task is when you're doing anything but what you're supposed to be doing, like writing a note to your friend or reading your book from home. I've done this. And let me tell you, you can't talk your way out of this. Don't even try. These are good pointers. Rule number 9, just face it. Homework is something you have to do. Hi, Kanisha. Most kids hate homework. Hi, Delani. But not doing it will get you into major trouble. There are 3 parts to doing homework: bringing it home, doing it, and bringing it back. Many kids forget at least one of the 3 parts. Doing 2 won't help you. You have to remember all of them. Tip: when you forget your homework, just tell the truth. Teachers know all the excuses, so it's no use. Just tell the truth. Rule number 10, let loose at lunch. Some kids worry that they won't know who to sit with at lunch. Here's what works for me. Size up the lunchroom. You can either sit next to people you know or try to make new friends. Then turn on your talking switch. One thing you can always talk about is the lunchroom food. If you're lucky, maybe it's pizza day. If it's meatloaf surprise, you're out of luck. Maybe you can make friends by trading snacks from home. And during COVID, we're not doing that. You're right. Just tell the truth. And these are good pointers. Yes, Ms. Williams, they are. For adults too. Rule number 11, run the ants out of your pants. Uh-oh, let's see what that means. Ms. Williams says she loves lunch. So do I, Ms. Williams. I do love a good lunch. Recess is a time to play and get all your energy out. This is a brain break, and it gives you time to run the ants out of your pants. There are lots of things to do at recess, like foursquare, kickball, soccer, football, monkey on the ground, slides and swings, hit the blacktop, and run wild. Unfortunately, recess is an easy thing for a teacher to take away as a punishment, so be careful. If you goof off right before lunch, your recess is pretty much out of there. Beware. In fact, a lot of kids live for recess. He's in detention. Oh my. Rule number 12, just be yourself. Has to be my favorite rule yet. Many kids worry about fitting in. Believe me, this happens to everyone. Be yourself. You will end up with plenty of friends by the end of the year. Here's a go-to guide of who's who in the classroom. A teacher's pet is when the teacher likes you so much that you can do almost anything you want and not get in trouble. This is a safe haven because it makes you unpopular with the other kids. Oh my goodness. Ms. Fehrenbacher says, stung by a bee and having to take a school picture. I know I said that earlier. That's so true. Being the smartest kid in the class is incredibly good as long as you're not the teacher's pet too. This position is awesome. Usually the smartest kid in the class is kind of like the deputy to the teacher. Class clowns, they tell jokes and do funny things during class. This makes kids laugh, but not the teachers. Class clowns get in trouble a lot. Athletes love sports. They play, talk, and live for sports. Usually, athletes aren't the best people to go to for advice unless it is about sports because their heads are always in the game. Rules for School is a great book. It is. Shy kids either want to be left alone or are too nervous to make friends. If you are shy, you could become friends with another shy person. This way you can relate. Or you could become friends with a talkative person. That way you can learn from them and do all the talking so you don't have to. An individual doesn't like to blend in, so they stand out. You don't have to be like everyone else. Some kids like to wear different clothes, play different games, and do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. Everyone will meet a bully at some point, so you might as well be prepared. If you get confronted by a bully, don't show any signs of fear. Try to stay calm and say stop. Don't let the bully get you down. In school, there's every kind of kid. That's what makes this interesting. There's the shy kid, the individual kid, and the bully. Rule number 13. I was a teacher's pet. I was one at one point too, Ms. Williams. Rule number 13. Appreciate your teacher. Without teachers, nothing would work and we would know nothing. Teachers help you love things, even if you think you don't like them at first. If you get lazy and do sloppy work, that tells the teacher you are not trying. Teachers don't like this. If you answer questions, even if your answers are wrong, the teacher sees you're doing your best. They love this. If you try, you will get 60% more things. I love that rule. That's a great rule. Sometimes your teacher can't be in class and you will have a substitute. Some kids are not nice to subs and try to trick them. You can trick subs 72% of the time because they don't know the classroom or the rules, but it is not a very nice thing to do. And I don't recommend it. Plus, your teacher usually finds out and then you are in double trouble. Watch out. Rule number 14, make the most of it. There will be things you don't want to do in school. Some days will be hard and will make you crazy, but don't let it get to you. Overall, school is a fun place to be. Trust me. You get to be with your friends and try all kinds of things like bands, student council, and clubs. Thank you. If you like sports, PE might be your favorite class. And if you like to talk, lunch is probably your favorite time of the day. If you like to play games, recess is your thing. My favorite time is library. Look at that, Miss Collier. My favorite time is library because books are awesome. Tip, if you don't like a book, don't worry. There's a book for everyone. Ask a librarian to help you. Your parents will ask you every day after school what you learn. Most kids say nothing or I don't know, but that isn't true. Maybe you learned that Andrew Jackson was the 7th president of the United States, so that the playground has a secret hiding place. Tell your parents. It will make them happy. Tip, you will learn at least one new thing at school every day. I guarantee you. And yep, double trouble with the sub. Yes, Ms. Fahrenbach is a great book for the beginning of the school year. School helps you get ready for life and become independent. It isn't just about learning to read and do math. You learn to do things on your own and get along with others. Sometimes you have problems in school and you have to figure them out, just like in real life. You have to go to school, so make the most of it. Even though some things will be scary or boring, a lot of things will be exciting. Some of you ride a bus, some of you are daycare, some of you are walkers, some of you are bike riders, some of you ride the bus, some of you go home with your parents. Hi, Ava, Ari, and Pop Pop. Rule number 15, have fun. So those are our rules for schools, guys. If you need that refresher, please show that to your scholars or kids or students that need those extra rules for schools. Those were great rules, even for adults. So I always do my takeaway, and I want to thank Ms. Reva for joining me, and I need to get your book back. I'll get it back tomorrow. The 3 Baby Dragons in the Grumpy Line. Don't forget you can get her book soon when it gets released. Hi, Miss Mayfield from New Jersey. Hello. Well, Miss Mayfield, you want to show these rules to your kids? Some great rules for school. So here's the best part. You know, I don't read the book until the day of, the night of. Look who the author is. That's why it was so accurate. It's a kid. That's why I was like, what adult knows about all these rules? It's a kid. So he's appeared on Ellen DeGeneres, The Today Show, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, The Early Show, Good Morning America, and CNN. He's the author of the New York Times bestselling How to Talk to Girls, How to Talk to Moms, How to Talk to Dads, and How to Talk to Santa. He lives in Castle Rock, Colorado with his family. These rules are true. It's written by a kid. I love that. Fun fact. So my biggest takeaway from this book, Rules for School, is even though the first day or the first week of school is over, the rules still apply. So every rule that Alec gave us in this book, it has a reason for every single one. It tells you the good parts of the rules, the bad parts of the rules. So most importantly, it helps you in school. Now at Homer Drive, we say norms because we try to teach kids not just rules in schools, but just normal behavior. This is just how you behave. So we do norms. So Rules for School, great book. So thank you, Alec, for this. And thank you, Harper Collins, for granting permission. Guys, as I say every single Tuesday, if no one else tells you, and I mean no one, Dr. George loves you. I'll see you guys next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. with another book. So good night, guys. Good night. Good night. Keep Louisiana in your thoughts and your prayers and keep reading, guys. Good night.